All right, so this is actually the first episode, the pilot, if you will, of Bo and Oz and our new web series here. Uh, Today we're gonna be watching The Haunting of Bly Manor. And oh well, first of all, introductions. I am Bo501 and my co-host
I'm 88 Oz.
88 Oz in the building. Today we're going to be watching The Haunting of Bly Manor. It's the first episode of the second season of The Haunting. I'm assuming it's like a franchise kind of deal, but
Like an anthology,
anthology, yeah,
a
yeah.
la
So
American Horror Story.
right, yeah. So new actors, I believe. Maybe they brought some people back from the old season. We'll see if you recognize anybody. But yeah, we're just gonna hop right into it. We might do a video version later on, but for now we're just gonna do audio. Until Oz gets a mic, we're gonna be doing it this way. She's on her webcam or computer microphone, so it might sound a little bit grainy and all this other stuff. But bear with us. Next week we should be able to produce a better quality show. Um, as I said, we're gonna hop right into it. We're gonna get synced up here. I'm on Netflix on my computer watching it, so you guys will have all the audio. We can't do video. I'm not even sure if we can do audio. I'll have to check on that. We can't do video for sure. We'll get yanked. But we're gonna get synced up here, and then we're gonna do a review, a little recap afterwards, as we do a watch along style. So hopefully this is gonna work out, but it seems like it should be a lot of fun. So we're gonna get synced up. As you can hear my audio here now. Hang on. I'm gonna go right back. My audio is at 0.0, and you're gonna hear the Netflix signature in the beginning.
I heard it.
Yeah, is that where yours is at?
I don't know.
I'll do a sample to see if it's
Yes.
okay. So go back to 0.0, and then
Okay.
let me know when you're ready, and then we'll 3, 2, 1, and 3, 2, 1, and then click.
Oh, snap. Okay. Go back. Okay,
Okay,
I'm at 0.
0, 0. All right, we're gonna
Yeah.
count down. So 3, 2, 1, click. All right.
Ominous music.
Are you just listening off of my screen, or are you
No, I
listening?
can't hear yours.
Okay, good.
Okay, Aaron Rodgers. No, that's just what you called him from the first season. The brother.
He's back for this one.
Yeah.
Okay. I know the guy's wife is like she was in the first season or something.
Oh, she's got Carlos Gugino.
The creator's wife, isn't she in the show?
Oh, she was I know who you're talking about. The one with the glove from last season.
And like I said, we're still syncing up our audio, guys. I'm getting my levels a little lower so we can hear Oz a little bit
Oh,
better.
I'm sorry. You had me crystal clear before. I don't know.
We're good. We're good. I just had to lower my computer volume so that it picked everything up.
We lay, my love and I, beneath the weeping willow.
Oh yeah.
But now alone I lie
Right away, you see his wife still getting work.
and weep beside the tree.
Oh,
Or
that's
is
not his wife.
that's not his wife? That's not her? Oh
No.
Christ! Oh Christ!
Remember, she's from
Stop!
Sim
Stop!
City.
Stop yours! Stop yours! Stop yours!
Oh.
Oh boy, I clicked the wrong thing.
Oh, it won't pause. Okay.
Pretend you didn't hear that. I didn't see anything. I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, so I'm at the timestamp of 139.
Oh. Oh snap. Oh
Or
no.
where were we? I have no idea. I'm just gonna restart it from 130, which is where you see the first image of her.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's Carla Gugino.
Okay, give me one
Gugino,
second.
Gugino.
130 might be a little tough. Okay, I'm at 130 exactly.
Okay, well, hold on, because I'm at like 117. So, meanwhile, so yeah, the guy's wife is younger. This is the one from Sin City. He made me watch. Remember? Okay, I'm at 130 now.
All right, now 3, 2, 1, go.
Now alone I lie and weep beside the tree,
Can't believe I did that. All right,
singing,
moving on, moving on.
"O willow waly." By the tree that weeps with me, singing, "O willow waly." Till my lover return to me.
Someone arriving in a cab here. I wonder who this is.
It's her, isn't it?
Oh, she's gone somewhere.
Flashback.
Can I have your attention, please? You'll get to your meals momentarily, but first, the bride has asked me to speak. I thought she was joking. Why invite such catastrophe upon your own wedding? But, as she explained, no, heavens no, not the wedding, the practice meal.
The rehearsal dinner, for God's sake.
I must claim my right as a slightly drunk, completely jet-lagged Englishman to well and truly speak my mind. Because I want to warn you all. You young people have absolutely no idea what you are letting yourselves in for.
Are you sure that's not the mom from the first one?
That is the mom, but that's not the guy's
Here's a
wife.
horrifying statistic.
His
Did
wife's
you know
not
that
the...
almost half of marriages
What?
these days do not.
I might have
end
that
up
wrong.
in divorce.
In real life, you mean, right?
That means
The-
there's a
Yeah,
strong
yeah.
probability
Yeah, that's not her.
that you two get to watch each other die. And that's
But that is the
preferred
mom from
outcome.
the season,
To
from
truly
season
love
one.
another person is to accept that the work of loving them is worth the pain of losing them. And that's it. That's all. And if that scares you as much as it scares me, then I say run. Go off and do drugs on a beach in Bali. Devote yourself to the life of the mind. Run while you still can. You're young, you're strong. The world.
No, I'm serious. We actually refuse to stay here.
She refused.
I didn't know staying here was even an option.
There's 3 suites in the castle, and Jack wanted to stay here
Just for one night.
before we left for the honeymoon.
Just tomorrow, just after the reception, so we could just stumble upstairs.
But I said, no way, not after those stories.
Wait, just the stories. You didn't see her.
No, God, no, I didn't see her. If I saw a dead woman, a dead nun, no less crying in the corridors, we would not be getting married.
Okay, it's just a story. This place used to be a convent for like a few decades in the 40s. It's part of the sales package. They can charge a few hundred extra for the ghost story.
Look, I love a good
Okay,
ghost story.
already
I
with
just
the
don't wanna sleep
backstory
in
of
one.
the place.
We
Used
honeymooned
to be
in
this.
Ireland. They kept telling us to look out for Seamus, the stable boy.
Oh, Seamus.
They said his head was crushed in from where a horse.
She obviously knows
Ghost stories are
something.
worse when there's a
Right,
kid.
yeah, you
Adds a
know.
little something, doesn't it?
I have a story.
Here we go.
Well, it isn't really my story. It belongs to someone I knew. And it's not exactly short.
Well, it seems we have time enough and wine enough. Why not?
All right then. Ghost story. Again, this story isn't mine, but it is full of ghosts of all sorts. And if a child gives the effect, another turn of the screw.
Side note, that is the story upon
What'd you
which
say to
this is based, The Turn of the Screw. I haven't read it. I don't know what it's about. but
Yeah, I don't know anything about that either. Never heard of it.
yeah.
The teacher was, by choice, a solitary young woman, come up to London in trepidation to answer in person an advertisement. Placed by one Lord Henry Wingrave, regarding his young nephew and niece, who were in need of an au pair. A full-time position, it said, live-in at that. In his old family home in Wessex. A great good place, alone in the country.
Did you catch that?
Yeah, a little background ghost there. So
Mm-hmm.
obviously she's got some troubles or something. She's being haunted or got some experience
Clayton,
with that.
is it?
The way she
Oh,
just
call me
shook that
Danny.
off like that.
Hi there.
Please have a seat.
She from the first season
Your
too? She looks
teacher.
familiar.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Nell.
Or I
Nell.
was.
Okay, yeah, as I say, is that
Fourth
Nell?
grade.
What did they just recast everybody in this season, or?
Well,
Being
so
in
that's how like
England
American Horror Story does it.
About 6 months.
Same
6 months,
actor.
during which
Oh,
time
there's
you
Dad.
Well, I
They're really
Same
okay.
actors.
So early on, they're reestablishing the old characters.
Well,
Tea, coffee.
I don't know if I'd say
No,
the
thank you.
old characters, but
Haven't
they're
quite
bringing back the
mastered
same
the
The old
actors.
actors, but yeah,
I'm
they're
used to
showing
looking
you
at
like
pictures.
this person's in it, this
Full ice
person's
cubes.
in it,
Mm-hmm.
right away, just showing you who
Lemon
the main
wedges.
players are gonna be.
Well, that's a whole different thing here.
Yes, it is. You've no previous experience as an au pair.
Well, I've quite a bit of experience with children, Mr. Wingrave.
In a classroom, but this is a full-time live-in position.
I know. That's actually why I responded to
The
the
children are wonderful.
Is this based in
Exceptional,
England?
really, my niece and my nephew. Exceptional children.
Yeah, they're in London right now.
Okay.
But
I think there was a
challenging, both.
like a title
Miles,
card or
my
something that
nephew,
said
is
London.
back home from boarding school early. He needs structure, discipline more than ever, I fear.
Well, can I ask why he was sent home? Spring session should end.
You'd be expected to tutor him so he doesn't fall behind. In that respect, your classroom experience may actually be of use. The same with Flora, my niece. You'd tutor her as well.
Your ad mentioned the position was in the countryside?
In Bly, my family's country house. The children are used to Bly. They spent summers and holidays there with their parents before they passed. It's a great good place, the manor. There are a few others on the grounds, a cook,
Bly Manor, if you
groundskeeper,
will.
they stay in town. There is a live-in housekeeper, but the children would be your responsibility and yours alone. Don't call on me, unless it's an emergency. I'm extraordinarily busy.
I understand. You know, one of my more unique assignments at my school was specific to some of our highest need children, one of whom had actually lost their parents,
What's
so
the
I had...
catch?
I'm sorry.
The catch. You're what? 30? Mid-20s? I wonder, what's the catch? You're younger than most who'd apply for this sort of thing. What makes a woman of your age want to give up her life to take care of someone else's children? A life in America at that. Full-time as well. Seems odd to me, to be frank.
Seems odd to me, too. The listing, I mean. A full-time position in a beautiful country manor to do exceptional children. But I saw your ad 6 months ago, when I first arrived in London, and I have seen it every month since. Seems to me an easy position to fill. At least as you've described. So I suppose you're right. What is the catch? That really is the question. Thank you.
Cue conversation.
All right, James.
I think you should hire me.
I know I didn't get the job. And that's totally cool. But that was the most awkward job interview of my entire life. So, I think we should toast to it, Mr. Wingrave. Or do you prefer it in your tea? So, you can tell me now, right? I'm honestly so curious.
About what?
The catch. No, come on.
Well, imagination, I suppose. No one wants the job.
Oh, come on. No one.
We did find someone for a while last summer. A promising young woman. The children liked her. And then she... Well, I suppose she died. It was her own fault.
Her face is kind of
blunt.
one
A
note,
choice,
huh?
to be blunter. But she died on the grounds. And
It's always that.
people are superstitious, especially in the country.
That,
So now it's a story.
like, she seems tense, like, all the
Small
time.
children in
Looks like
that
Chamberlain.
huge house with their dead parents, now their dead governess.
That's funny.
Never mind, the
there.
parents died abroad. Never mind, the governess took her own.
I hope she doesn't
So,
listen
yes,
to this. No, I'm
The
just
story
kidding.
I doubt she
precedes the job, at
Yeah.
least at all the agencies. So now, no one wants it. Superstition, imagination. What about you? What was your catch?
I am...
Bad relationship.
couldn't be home anymore. Hey, have you ever
Oh.
taught a classroom of 25 kids?
No, I absolutely have not, I'm afraid.
Well, you take to them. You love them. Even the worst ones. You just do. And you try to help. But there's just too many of them. And too little of you. So you just... The ad said 2 children. I figure I don't know the specifics, but I know how to handle kids. And maybe I can make a difference. I could make a difference. A real difference. With just 2. Then I noticed the position was full-time, live-in, and then it clicked. They've lost someone. Now I understand that. I know what loss is.
We'll save that for a little later.
Mm-hmm. Looks like a flight attendant.
I'm gonna be in England a while longer. Yeah, quite a while,
What are those,
actually.
the mirrors covered up or what?
I got a job.
Like a window. Is that a window or a mirror?
I got a
I don't
trial
know.
position at least to the end of the summer. But it could go on for quite a... No, I know it's longer than I said, but I got a job.
Who's she speaking to? She still
I'm
has
not.
her. Who is that? Who is she talking to?
I'm not running from anything. And it hurts me when you say that.
Mom?
You know it hurts me when you say that.
Yeah, could be. Older sister.
Anyway,
Oh yeah, that was a mirror. Okay, well,
What is the room haunted?
you can reach me when I get to the house.
Is she
Right.
in Bly Manor now?
I'll call you when I have the number.
oh,
Oh.
Oh, no, no.
No. Okay.
I
She's
love you,
leaving.
Mom.
Oh, why'd she have
Yeah.
the mirror covered up?
oh, cause that's why. Ah.
Oh, okay. Hey, they answered my question all the way. Aren't they doing something like this in the first season where it's,
Owen,
Hi.
pleased to
you
meet
see
you.
the
Nice to
ghost
meet you.
or
We get out. Let's get back.
Yeah, I have some bags.
Something.
only you can see it?
Thank you.
It was more subtle in the first season. Like there'd just be some random people like doing things, but then it'd be like, oh, turns out those were ghosts.
Sorry about that. It's country roads.
they weren't so much used for
How
like
long was I out?
jump scare type
a while.
things like
Are you still on
that one
American
just
time?
was.
Oh, no.
That was a jump scare.
I just...
I
haven't
thought
got
it was
much
supposed to be a
sleep
jump
lately.
scare the way.
Ah. Well,
Just
hostels
sudden,
aren't
just
terribly
that pow.
restful.
They did it. They did
Yeah,
it that
you'll
way
find
the
it much
first time
quieter
too,
around
when
here.
she almost stepped in the street and got hit by the car.
It's
Well, yeah, but
gorgeous.
Is it?
that I feel like it was kind of
What?
eclipsed
I
by.
can't tell anymore.
I feel like the
personally.
car was more
I
of
was
the
born in Bly.
startling thing.
The town.
This
I
was
mean,
like
not
supposed
the
to be
manor. I escaped for a bit.
a
Spent
ghost
some time in France.
vision.
What?
Studying to be a chef.
Hey, here I was just thinking you were a driver.
No. Only sometimes when Henry asks me. Frankly, I'm a rubbish driver. But not a bad cook, turns out.
Why'd you come back? From France?
Just family. And this job pays the bills, while I'm here. And it keeps me close.
Well, there are worse places to be stuck, believe me.
I've actually never liked Bly. The people here, most of them, they're born here, they die here. The whole town's one big gravity well. And it's
Have they
easy to
told
get
us what her
stuck.
name is?
God.
I don't.
Subtitles it says Danny, but
Yeah,
Like I
right.
said,
I have subtitles
plenty
on.
to
They'll
love.
say, I don't know. I may have cheated
Can I
because
get out of the
yeah,
way,
I see
please?
subtitles.
I don't remember them introducing her unless she introduced herself to the bank guy. But how would they know this guy's name is Owen? They never said that. Come on.
Right.
For those of you at home, yeah, the subtitles are giving us Danny and Owen as the names. The cab driver's name was Owen, and apparently her name is Danny.
Daenerys. You know, I had to say it.
There's the little girl outside singing.
Okay, singing the song from the beginning, or that the lady was saying
Beautiful
at
song.
the beginning.
What
Okay,
song?
you caught on to that. I missed that.
The one you were just singing?
You're Miss Clayton. You must be. Oh, you're so pretty. I told Mars you'd be pretty. How perfectly splendid.
You must be Flora. I hope I didn't startle you.
Not at all. You're expected.
Kid is too perfect.
Just so
Right,
pleased you're
it
here.
Mm.
Mrs. Gross want to see you. And Miles. And Owen. And Jamie.
You know, I've met Owen.
When did you meet Owen?
On the car ride up. Now, what's that?
Watch Owen's a ghost. Like,
Just a
wait,
second,
how did
really.
you meet Owen?
Just a moment.
Right.
What a gorgeous lake.
Oh, you mustn't. It really is just a smelly old pond. And you know there are leeches in there? Whole little things like vampire slugs and the nastiest beetles.
Well,
Who
that's
needs
foreshadowing,
pond anyway?
if I've ever
There's
seen
so
it.
much else that's so much better. It really is perfect.
To deal with that. What is that?
Miles! She's here! She's here! And she's even prettier than I imagined. This is her!
Hi, Miles.
So pleased to meet you, my lady.
Oh, well, what a gentleman. And this must be Mrs. Gross. Hi,
Sorry, goodness, I was miles away.
I'm Danny.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, Hannah Gross. Well, I see you made it in one piece. Was the journey okay?
Oh, it was perfect.
Oh, you're
Black
wonderful.
Mirror.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Yes,
gotta
that
be
that
good.
Owen is a fine young man. Good sort.
They are in London. I didn't realize this was going to be set in London, though.
I didn't know either. It's
Eager
like,
to see the
Yeah.
house.
Oh, yes.
Right, well, come along. Now,
Oh, you can call me Danny.
nonsense. Children, you were calling Miss Clayton like we agreed.
Her
She's an
first look at
American,
Bly
though.
yielded no discomfort. Foreboding. It was exactly as Lord
I was
Ringrose
wondering why they gave
described.
Carla Gugino a British accent.
Great
Like,
place.
why? But now I see why.
And it yawned open to welcome her home.
I think probably, too, the reveal is going to be this was her, you know, back in the day or something. I don't know.
This is a foyer. And it's perfectly splendid.
It's beautiful.
Come along.
The one telling the story, you know,
This
like
is
this
the
was her.
kitchen. And it's perfectly
She made it a point to be like,
splendid.
it's not my
This
story.
is Owen. He's the cook. And he's splendid.
Owen's definitely
Hello,
a ghost.
everyone.
I mean, come
Here
on.
again.
Hi.
Hi, Flora.
This way. The paintings are all original.
I think the Miss Gross is going to tell her
And they're
something,
perfectly splendid.
like reveal something to her.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is the
she's got some
classroom.
intel.
Yeah.
It's quite boring. These are the lovely stairs. But
Doesn't
you
mean
mustn't
she'll be
run
a
on
good
them.
guy,
If
though.
you fall, you can and yourself and stairs are not forgiving in the least. Do you see? Mrs. Gross says they're brutal on the knees, but I don't have any issues.
Gorgeous. It is. It's a great good place in heaven for the children.
But mine stairs, they're brutal on the knees. And this is where our parents used to live.
Because, yeah, wait, why even need an au pair if you have Mrs. Gross there?
At the moment.
And covered up.
Maybe she doesn't live there.
Underneath it all.
Oh, like in the first season, those people that took care of the house, but they never stayed there after dark. Mm-hmm.
Let's leave Miss Clayton to freshen up.
Of course.
Nice dig.
But then we must show
How
her
much you want to bet she covers the
garden.
mirror that's in the room?
We'll see in another session.
Yeah, she
And
will.
once you have,
They'll show
we'll have
it.
to show you the rest.
Laura.
Come in.
So how many kids are there?
2. Oh, okay. Well, great.
Oh! I'm sorry. May I come in? Yes, of course.
Now get proper.
Perhaps
hey,
knock from now on?
Yeah, for real. You better knock.
Of course. I just wanted to
Well,
say how
also
happy
keep
we
the door
are
all the
that
way
you're
closed
here.
if you're gonna be changing clothes. Come on.
Want to
Mm-hmm.
believe this? Not much. I know. Just a little something to make you feel more welcome.
Thank you. It's very pretty. I'm just gonna finish up here and see you in a few minutes, okay?
Of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, donk.
That's the spirit. Lock that door, girl.
Now, I hope it's all right.
Milk and tea?
I haven't quite figured out tea yet, so...
It's fine, dear.
It's terrible.
Dinner is served.
What is this?
Wow.
There you go, mate.
Thank you. Owen makes the best dinners. He made me a macaroni and cheese sandwich once, which was divine.
So, what brings a young American like you to England? And Bly, of all places?
Well, you know, I just wanted to see the world.
And what do you think of it so far?
Bly or the world?
You're gonna want to, like, sacrifice her or something. I don't know. Something is...
Because it's almost my
What?
name.
That's a stretch.
That's right.
I don't know. Something.
It's just so gorgeous here. I know I should
Maybe
say
not sacrifice.
There's
Are
no
they
other
making the
word.
sun
I think of a
intentionally
few
like
others.
so
Oh,
creepy
shall
and like?
He likes to wind me out.
She likes being wound up.
Right.
Aren't you joining us?
Oh, not tonight, sweetheart. I've got to go home to my mum.
Disappointing.
You sound just like her.
Is she feeling better?
What is he leaving before dark?
Better every day, I reckon.
Foreshadowing?
Right. Good night, you lovely young
Maybe
lady.
not. He seems like a pretty
Good night
regular
to you
guy
too,
around there.
Flora.
Oh, heaven help me, this man.
Enjoy.
Or we'll never see him eat or
See, this is
something.
another.
So it's like, let's he's a
Let's call
ghost.
her more like.
These are all things
That's why
I feel
I
like
came
we'll
up
look
from
back
Paris.
on and be like,
Just took it
oh,
quite ill.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
that makes sense.
They're revealing. That's what's the good thing
Sanction's
about
getting better.
episode 1 is they reveal
Better
all
every
these
day,
small
he
little
says
things
that,
where you
but
look
he
back
leaves
at the end
earlier
and
and
it's
earlier
like,
these days. He used to stay overnight for supper.
Maybe she feels well enough to eat.
what did he make?
So
What
he
is
has to
that?
get home in time to get
Mm-hmm.
I wish they would
I'm
have told her what
sure
it
you're
was.
right, sweetheart.
Veal.
Oh, what, you're not gonna eat?
Oh, also not eating.
I'll have it later.
Ah, here we go. Ghosts don't need to eat. There's a
Mhm.
ghost. Didn't drink either.
I'll give you some pointers.
Mm-hmm.
But that could just be blamed on the
I
tea
wish
being
to
bad,
look like
poorly
a
made.
gnome. A bubble
Yeah.
gnome.
Well, you're sure getting there. What?
It really is very silly, isn't it?
Yes, you're
Mm.
very silly girl.
Where did you get that?
What?
The butterfly clip.
Oh, Miles gave it to me.
You shouldn't have done that.
Why not?
Because it doesn't belong to you.
Okay.
A little on the nose.
Who does it belong to?
Miss Jessel,
Who's that?
the other one. Before you.
I'm so sorry.
Hmm.
I'm so sorry.
Could they be any
Oh, the
more
one
obvious?
right, right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I was wrong. It's actually fine. Can I get out now?
okay,
Can I
she's
take my
communing with the
dolls?
dead Miss
Yeah,
Battle.
the
50 minutes,
ghost
okay?
is talking to her. Yeah.
She sees her freaky ghost.
Oh god. That one is actually kind of scary. Is he gone or still there? Oh, he's still there.
I wonder who it is to her because she doesn't
You know,
seem
I've
too
gone
like.
to every kind of
Maybe
school
She
the
you
seems
dead
can
more
husband.
annoyed by it
Have
than
you? Even a
Oh
boarding school
yeah,
once,
or
like
like
you.
afraid.
maybe
I know
she
how hard it can
killed.
be.
She killed the ex.
It's not so bad.
Mm.
Well,
Ah. I thought
well,
bad
now,
relationship, and she
have
gonna
you?
blame it on him. Have you ever taught a room full of
Look,
25
you can talk
kids?
to me about whatever you'd like.
It's hard. Like,
About
come
school.
on. That sounded stupid.
Anything that happened there. I promise.
And
I'd
talking
let
to
you
the
know.
mom. I'm not running from
It's very
anything.
kind of you.
We don't know if that was her mom or not.
No, she said it was her mom.
Oh, did she? Okay.
Yeah, she said something, 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 mom. I was looking at the subtitles. I couldn't hear, but
So my prediction was right.
You know,
yeah, it was.
Mrs. Gross seems to think you should call me Miss Clayton.
Call me Danny.
Didn't you like it?
I'm sorry?
The butterfly.
Oh,
There's another model house
You know,
in the
Flora
background. You see?
was a little upset.
Remember,
I think.
so
She's always a
that
little
was
upset.
a major
Whether she admits it or not.
motif. I don't know. A
But you sound
thing
so
back
glad you're
in
here.
season 1.
And so am I.
The model home.
Oh, thank you for making me feel so welcome.
And they keep making it a point to show it. Wasn't that a weird angle? Like, zoom in on her face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bedtime.
And I'm finished.
Keep having her wearing these
Perfect
old
timing.
tight pants.
Is that me?
Why no, silly. You're you. It's just a dolly.
Touche. Who are all these?
Some
My
ghosts.
dolls, of course.
You, miss, have a lot of dolls.
If you remember from the last season,
And
like
we
a
are
lot of the
going to
episodes were like
How to pick them all up before we go to
describing
sleep,
the
okay?
ghosts and like introducing the ghosts and their significance.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Put her back. She stays there.
Ooh. This is kind of
Because
scary.
she's the
I'm not gonna
evil.
lie.
The evil one. That is a creepy doll, and
This is
nah,
kind
she
of
gotta stay.
scary. Yeah, she stays
She
there.
gotta stay underneath there.
How she switches
time
from
for
back
bed.
and forth, the daughter, how
Right.
she switches from just being
Sweet
wholesome
to-
and
It's
then
just
just
lovely
so
when you're
serious.
Thank you, Flora.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to promise me something.
Of course.
Say
You
something
have
weird.
to promise me that you'll stay in your room. Don't leave your room and stay in your bed until morning.
That is scary.
I don't think I can promise that. But it's certainly a good rule for you and your brother
But
to...
you must.
Ooh.
Okay. At least for tonight. Now get some sleep.
Creepy new place. Don't come out of your room at
Yeah, I
night.
bet you she comes out tonight. Well, I mean, oh look, I
Right.
can't sleep. I
The
can't
night found
sleep.
the au pair restless.
Yeah.
It was as Flora had said. The rooms were larger at night, as though the house itself had inhaled deeply as the sun disappeared, expanding as it held its breath for the morning.
Yep. Covered up mirror.
Yeah, I thought
That
they were
sense of
gonna show her
expansion
doing
wasn't
it.
only indoors either.
Mm-hmm.
Gazing
That
out,
probably
she found
ended
that
up
the
on the
terrace,
cutting room
the whole
floor.
place,
So
the lawn
you're a
and the
chick
garden
that
beyond it,
is there alone
and all she
in
could
the
see
room,
of the
but you're gonna
park
go to bed
were
wearing all
empty.
that
It was a great
gown and
emptiness.
shit.
An emptiness that called out.
A hot
be
gown as in
explored.
like an
No,
attractive.
like a full gown. Like you wouldn't just sleep in bra and panties. If you're
No.
what, you live there alone? I mean, I'm just thinking. I just sleep in my underwear. I live by myself.
She's not there alone though. I mean, she's in Bly Manor.
Well, yeah, but she's in the room alone. She doesn't have like.
Yeah, but if
And even
something
if you were-
happens,
Oh, okay.
yeah, if something happens, I mean, you're there for the children, and you have to get up at a moment's notice. You can't rush out to, oh, I have to hurry up and put my my nightgown on, like,
Fair enough.
yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
how
it's
did I know she was gonna leave the room? There we go.
she had to.
She had to. Well, she told her not to, so you have to do the exact opposite of what they told
Mm-hmm.
you.
Hear a sound, go investigate.
I can't sleep. Some hot tea. Essence
Milk,
of nightshade.
hot milk. What was that they never wanted to drink? I don't want any milk of the poppy.
Milk of the poppy.
No one ever wanted any.
uh, I was drunk. I drank milk of the poppy. I remember. Hey, okay. We're watching this show. Okay, we're not talking about Game of Thrones here. They had
Okay.
their chance.
Hmm.
Oh, is that something behind her? Jump
Oh
scare.
yeah, there's
Jump
like a
scare coming.
person back
Like a
there.
hat with a hat on, right?
Yeah, they'd have to show it again. Oh, maybe that's just the stairs.
Coat rack, something. I knew there was gonna be a jump scare. Yeah, you're not supposed to be out your room, girl.
Hmm. I think that's a good rule for you and your brother, but it's
Tastes good to me.
a big kitchen.
That whole house is huge. How
Yeah,
do people get these houses?
I know.
What's up with the water? They keep showing that.
And that little creepy looking thing.
I'm
Yeah,
telling
it's
you,
a person in a
that's
hat.
something. That's something in a hat.
Yeah,
That one doll had that hat on.
yeah.
Ooh.
What a beautiful day.
Well, they did that
I'll
blackout like
never
they're
get
going to
tired of this
commercial.
place, I swear.
Or roll credits. Like,
Right,
no,
right.
it's
Is
not
that
over
the
yet.
episode
What's the
over?
matter?
I'm very cross with you.
Well, I know it's
Left
not
your
because
room
there's
last
supposed to be
night.
some screaming
Who's
part that I
You
heard.
left your room last night, even though you promised you wouldn't.
How do you know?
How do you know that?
Hmm.
You've got to stay in your room.
You're lucky one of the nice ghosts
Why?
saw you.
So she doesn't see you.
Who?
The evil ghost, the
The
one
lady.
that stays underneath.
Hmm.
What lady?
The lady in the lake.
Flora.
Flora, look. Miss Clayton.
Ugh. I'm not afraid
Look,
because
I've
I'm
been
a
a
teacher.
teacher for 9
Hmm.
years, Miles. That's almost your whole life. In all that time, a lot of kids have tried to scare me in a lot of different ways. And you know what I learned? I'm a lot braver than people think.
Again,
Including me.
foreshadowing. Or
I wasn't trying to scare
to
you,
her
Miss Clayton.
backstory.
I knew you wouldn't be frightened.
Did you?
Of course. I knew that's
Did
why
she
you right
fight
away.
back against the abusive ex, or
Is that something you used to do at school? Play pranks? Tricks?
I never quite saw the point of tricks.
Your uncle told me a little bit about your problems at school.
uncle? That's
She
not her
spoke with
dad.
my uncle.
That would make
Of course,
sense
he hired
that it.
me.
Oh no, yeah, he said it's his niece
Did
and
you ask
nephew.
about us?
Oh, okay.
All
Which,
he did
yeah, I
was talk
forgot
about you
about,
two.
but now it makes
He
sense.
misses you both. Very much.
Plus, because if it was the dad, why would he be like, "Don't
No, he
call
doesn't.
me for anything
Of course he does.
regarding those
I thought
kids"?
he was just an
Should we have a
absentee
marionette?
father. I mean,
Unless, right? I thought so too, like boarding
The au
school
pair's
type,
heart ached for the boy's pain.
but
But like
but
the
yeah,
very
now that they
weather at
mention it,
Bly,
yeah,
his
that
moods
he
proved
did say
quick
niece
to
and
change.
nephew.
As sun, clouds, and rain would appear without hint or warning,
I don't
so
think they
too
can
did the
leave.
children's
They
moods.
probably can't leave the
As though
manor,
time and nature
like the
held
grounds.
secret laws.
I don't think they can put
Just
her
for
in an
them.
outfit that doesn't have the belt tied around the waist. Those high-waisted pants. I don't think they can put her in something different.
I think is this the '80s or what?
Who's this? A ghost? She sees ghosts too?
Oh, some other guy.
Yeah, who is that? Obviously a ghost.
He's gone.
Yep. Come on, show us. Yep, come on.
Mhm.
Come on. Man, are you telling me I couldn't write a show? This is it.
Oh, there she is.
They got away from me.
Oh, no. I'll get it. You have a seat.
Okay,
Relax.
let's see if she
That's
drinks.
even possible.
She's pouring.
Hello.
Let's
Kids are
finish.
just too naive to understand or
Hello?
realize. Ooh,
Hello.
Hey,
nice.
pork
Look at
sausage.
those
Alright,
links, man.
don't.
Come on, that's making me hungry. Like, what is it? Tomato sliced in half,
it?
a pork
She's not
sausage.
eating.
I know, they hung up.
Again?
Another one.
She's just pouring
Oh, we've had
juices.
some
Yeah.
prank calls.
No plate,
It's probably just the wrong number.
Thank you.
and then a plate for her.
Ms. Clayton.
Thank you.
Is that cauliflower?
Some other character.
Oh, who's this?
The gardener did not even introduce herself.
Ooh, I
to
think
the
we
new
might be out of
pair.
sync a little bit.
She barely acknowledged her at all.
Oh,
You saw
Simply
her
treated her
before
as
I
if she'd
did.
always been there. The others in the room just assumed
okay.
they'd
So
already
I'm
met,
gonna
which, if
hit
Pause.
pause and,
honest, was
unpause.
Wait. Let's go do a timestamp here.
Okay.
I'm at
I'm at
37:05.
okay. I'm at 37:07. Oh, yeah. Okay. I was gonna say it's probably easier for you to catch up to me than for me to go back. 37. Now I'm back at 36:40. What happened?
Go
Oh,
to go to 37:05, or
okay.
or as close as you can. Let me know where you are. It'll be easier. I don't know if you have a actual mouse. You're probably using the finger, huh?
Yeah, I'm just using my remote to.
Yeah. So it'll probably be easy for me to catch up to you. I got the actual click mouse, so.
Oh, it's okay. So I'm at 37:02, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
All right. Now, 3, 2, 1, play.
Okay.
So who decided it was a good idea to feed these wee gremlins?
We're not gremlins. We're very good
Oh,
children.
I think they're gonna
How
have
was
some
that, right?
LGBT stuff.
See, I'm not so sure.
Just by how she
Probably.
looks.
Colin, what do you think?
She's probably gonna like her, and she's kind
It's
of,
hard to say. We're going to
you
have to do more
Impressionable.
time to be sure.
Like this.
There you go.
Yeah, some dirty gardener girl.
and
Sure
the way
she'll-
they made it a point to be like, she didn't
Was
even
there
introduce herself
somebody-
at first.
Working on the grounds today.
I'm sure she'll
Maybe
clean
a
up
repairman or
nice.
something.
No, I don't believe so.
Because I saw a guy on the parapet on my way in.
Ooh, I don't know.
On the parapet.
Yeah.
She cleans up nice, but can she replace the missing
imagine.
chromosome?
Oh, I've not been up there.
Well, why would you? Are you sure you saw someone up there?
Absolutely.
The kids are like,
Waved.
uh-oh.
He didn't wave back.
Well, we do get ramblers sometimes. People that want to have a look at the gardens. They take
Little
liberties
Baron
with a woman
Trump.
onto the parapet.
Get up there anyway, not that guy.
He looked like he'd be a Trump.
And where don't we go?
The old wing.
Oh, you must have imagined it, dear.
So they're all trying to throw her off the scent.
Well, you're not going to eat anything?
Oh, no, I already ate. Just here for company.
Go.
Oh, I don't.
Eventually, maybe we'll find her doll. Like, she'll be wandering. She'll come across some stuff she's not supposed to, and she'll see, oh, they're all here, and they're all doll versions.
Couldn't quite make out that one.
I'm sorry, I don't want to go exploring in a creepy old house.
What is it with these places with the rooms covered with the furniture covered with sheets? Like, where do you buy these white sheets from? Like, where's going to come furniture with this?
Yeah.
Something happened in there. They don't go in there at all.
And it's always the perfect, height to be hiding a man or something underneath.
Oh, that's where the guy was standing. Yeah, so they don't go in there. It's a bad room. Flora, or one of the.
Oh, there goes another. Are we still timed?
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I saw the doll just
Okay.
now. Yeah.
Okay. Kid pops out of nowhere. Don't. It has to stay there. It
Or
protects us.
she asks about there or something. They're gonna cut to the next scene. They're at dinner or something. Oh yeah, like she just goes right over. Somebody's gonna pop up. Jump scare coming. Hey, what are you doing? The groundskeeper. The gardener.
Mm-hmm. Oh, new character?
That might be the bald woman.
Oh. Yeah.
They got a church up there too.
Right. Oh, Blair Underwood.
Oh, did you find anyone?
No,
Oh,
I didn't. But I did find some. I'm sorry, am I interrupting you?
oh no, no, not at all. What did you find? Ah, Flora. Oh, Flora, Flora.
I've seen a few of these.
Well, you can't judge them. Not after what they've been through. Mr. Ingrave told you about their parents, I'm sure.
Only that they passed.
2 years ago now. Miles was only 8, Flora 6. And that's enough bad luck for any 2 children to bear, but then to think what came
Oh
after.
boy, the water drinking sounds.
Your predecessor.
Miss Jessup.
Yeah. Rebecca. Poor Rebecca. She was
That's exactly what that
a
was.
great young thing. Ambitious, intelligent, kind of heart. But
Let me guess, she went crazy. Lost her
there was a
mind
man.
somehow.
Which really is the only thing that can bring down a woman like that. All the world's vices in disguise of its graces. Anyway, the less said about him, the better.
What are you doing? What's that noise?
You know we skipped town.
I was
We're tied to some of
stretched my
Henry's money
hand.
and the poor thing's heart. Stole a lot that money, sticky fingers.
I stopped.
To see her in the days leading up to it. So broken. So empty. And she was gone long before she waded into that lake.
Okay, we feel
So-
about the lady in the lake.
Floor, I found her.
Her coming
And
from the
Jamie
abusive
found
relationship
Laura.
has a soft spot in her heart for it.
To hear her tell it. Rebecca's body in that water. Face down. And little Flora is stone still.
Said Flora found her?
Yeah.
Staring.
Who is her? The mom?
Yeah,
Their
I
mother?
think I used to
Rebecca.
cringe when I heard the children running through the house, screaming and kicking up a fuss. But in the weeks after Miss Jessel there,
Oh wait, no.
silence, it never felt so
Rebecca
terrible.
Jessel?
But now,
Hmm.
now when I hear them cry or scream or yell, oh, it's the most beautiful sound in the world. I'm so sorry.
No. It's all right.
Oh, God, look at me.
Oh,
Talisman. This tiny game of Flora's to keep us all safe. Us. God, my God, these children. Both of them trying in their own way, I think. You know, I should
Us.
back.
We're ghosts.
Oh, and
We don't
Jamie
need
will be leaving
protection.
for the evening. But I'm happy to watch the children for a bit if you'd like a moment.
what are the candles for?
We're dead. It's more than I'd like the older I get.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God, no need. I have been, and I remain a very happy woman.
evening, Miss Clayton.
Time for bed.
Is it? I shouldn't think so.
No more games, Miles.
Do you like games, Danny?
He's a old creep.
Not at
Yeah.
bedtime.
It's the best time for games, really. Stop being weird!
Okay.
You're so weird sometimes.
And you, sweet thing.
How does she know he's being weird?
You could hear him. Yeah, stop being weird, Miles.
Imagination.
Yeah, Miss Doll. Yeah, come on.
I love your imagination. And everyone in this house is so lucky that you're using yours to keep us safe. Just promise me that when you're keeping us all safe, that you keep yourself safe first. And no going on the parapet.
Okay.
What is that? The balcony?
You really are, you know.
I'm what?
Perfectly splendid.
Good night, sweet girl.
I'm gonna guess she doesn't want that doll with her. Oh, see that one on the floor?
Oh. I'm sorry.
Kicked her over.
You know, you need to make sure that you
She's mad.
pick these up. I would hate to break.
Oh.
Where would you like her tonight? In the house or under the dresser?
Miss Clayton,
I was just about to tuck you in.
there's an electric fan in Flora's cupboard. I cannot sleep without it, I'm afraid. That's right, in my cupboard. Would you fetch it for me? I'm awfully sorry.
Oh, well, sure thing. Well, here you go. She can sleep with you tonight.
Get that thing away from me.
Right. Oh no, she can't.
Okay, let's look.
She gets trapped in the closet. This is the screaming part.
I don't see it.
Must be under some clothes.
Oh, does he lock her in there? Playing a joke on her?
That's not creepy. I'm not turning my back on. Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
and watch somehow they're able to turn the light off,
Guys,
or
I
it's
said no
gonna
games.
burn out.
Open up.
right.
Open the door. Open it.
I'm trying.
Miles.
Why'd you even do it to begin with?
Flora.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's not funny. Open the door. The key is in the lock, Flora. Turn the key.
Now we see her, the chink in her armor.
I'm being serious. Open the door. Miles? Flora?
Or if there were a mirror in there.
Open the door! Open the door! Open the door! Open the door!
That's your food.
Open the door! Guys!
Yeah, there's a mirror in there.
It's a pretty big closet. I mean,
I was thinking that when she went in.
yeah. Pretty big closet to have claustrophobia. Like, okay.
Right. And there's a light in there.
And a light. Why'd they have a mirror in there? Of course they did. Who keeps a mirror in the closet like that? Where'd they go?
And the closet is like soundproof.
Who lives there? Does the uncle live there? Who lives there?
So I'm gonna camp out right by the mirror. That scares me to death.
I'm so sorry. So
Thought she got to
dreadfully
hit one of the kids.
Yeah, for real. Boy.
Grab him up by his yoke.
It's an accident.
Like, yoke him up.
Bed! Now!
I am sorry. Please don't be
Look at that
cross.
fupa.
We'll talk about it in the morning.
She belongs under the dresser. Why wasn't she under the dresser
Maybe
when?
she came out on her own.
Oh.
Doll. Oh, steps.
Are you outside?
She's gonna mop up at
Oh,
this
the lake
hour.
lady in the lake.
Oh.
But there, those footsteps were. Oh, okay. She's seeing where they came from. Oh.
Of course, it came from the lake.
Mhm.
That's how you walked one time when you were. Give me my phone.
I had a feeling the kids would be looking at her.
She's supposed to be in the room. It's dark.
Oh yeah, she's outside even.
Okay, that's it. Alright, now before it goes to the next episode.
Where's my remote? Oh.
Alright, so recap time now. What did you think of the first episode?
I mean, I get it. The first episode, they've got to set up for the whole rest of the season, so it's not uncommon for it to be kind of. It's not like it's an already established show where you want something interesting to happen during the
Did
first
they
episode.
already establish Lady in the Lake is the old nanny? I can't remember her last name.
What's Jessel? Miss Jessel?
Jessel, yeah. Did they
Is
establish
that
that's
her
Lady
or
in
is
the
it the
Lake? Or
mom?
is it the mom? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
that part I was confused. I am confused about the cast of characters here because, yeah, I don't know. It's hard when you hear a name but don't see a face to go with it, so you can't really keep track of who's who. Like, there's the mom, and I think Rebecca, the mom, is different from Miss Jessel, who was the nanny
Or is it
before.
Rebecca Jessel? Like I was saying, is it Rebecca Jessel? She was just calling her the name. Also, what was the house prior to this? They said it was a
Oh, a convent,
convent. What is that? What is that?
like a nunnery.
A nunnery. Okay, that dealt with children. I'm assuming. Um, hmm. Well. So is the lady underneath the doll wants she wants under the dresser? Is that the lady in the lake?
Yeah, I think so. That's kind of maybe symbolizing keeping her under something, you know?
Right, but why was she evil? Maybe she was hurting the kids. And then,
Mm.
yeah, they say she walked into a lake, but maybe she was, intentionally placed there.
Yeah.
And then the uncle, he's never around. How did
Hmm.
he come to inherit the kids? Did he explain that?
Right. I don't remember.
Hmm. Yeah, maybe you should pay attention during these things, possibly.
Hmm. Well, some things you have to watch. It's not till the second watch through, then it's like, oh, okay, I missed that the first time.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're doing raw audio here. But I don't know. I mean, overall, first episode, my thoughts were just that they did a good job of establishing who the main characters were going to be so far. I mean, we've got the. I'm terrible with these names. I started writing a few down. I just got Flora,
That's a good idea.
Miles. Yeah, I wrote a few of the names down because, yeah, I don't remember who the names were, but I know who they are. Like the black lady, the bald lady. Can't
Hmm.
remember her name for crap.
Gross.
Gross, Miss Gross.
Yeah.
They've established her, but come on, she's obviously a ghost. Owen, obviously a ghost. They're not making him so obvious, but gross with the not eating, and then she never drank her tea. They've pretty much established that she's a ghost. I think she'll end up helping what's her name?
Danny.
Danny, main character. Danny. She'll end up helping her out. But the thing is like, same thing with the neighbor in the first season. It's like, why aren't you saying any of this before? Like,
Right.
you know things are messed up here, and then you just don't tell me nothing. Like, what's up with that?
Right. That's why I was well, so maybe not sacrifice, but like they need her to like I don't know, break a curse or something. And if they tell her, they'll scare her off. So they need her for some reason. You know what I mean? Because the Miss Gross looked almost relieved to me that like, oh, thank goodness that someone's here. Like they need her for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Well, same thing with the first nanny. They seem to have liked this Miss Jessel character a lot, but she ended up dead
Hmm.
somehow.
Yeah. In fact, the
Obviously.
uncle was like, "I suppose she died." Like, what does that mean? You suppose she died?
Maybe she
Like,
disappeared.
mm,
Or, maybe she is the lady in the lake. You know, who knows where they're going with that. But,
right. It's like bent neck lady. I can't talk. By the way, I'm sure we should probably just issue a disclaimer about spoilers because we're going to be talking about season. We'll make references sometimes to season one. You
right.
know
But if you haven't seen season one by now, I mean,
why? Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But at the same time, yeah. I mean, I should probably put a disclaimer at the beginning of the video that there's going to be spoilers of these episodes. But duh, are you watching it? It's a
Yeah.
Bly Manor recap and watch along. Then obviously it's gonna be spoiler heavy. But
Right.
yeah, overall, I mean, good first episode. Uh,
Does it
episode.
leave you wanting more?
Uh,
Like, could you binge this, or is it like, okay, I watched one, I'll watch another one when I get around to it?
it depends on where they go with the next episode. And how they
Mhm.
progress with the characters. I mean, I see a lot of elements from the first season with the
Mhm.
ghosts, and they're showing just a little clip of them or a little flash of them, and then you don't see him again. Like, who's the guy in the hat? Which you saw the doll of him, so that's gonna.
Mhm.
And then every episode is gonna be about one ghost. I'm telling you, if they're just following that same formula for this season, I don't know if it's gonna really have me hooked like that, but. Um,
Yeah, I think the second episode will be
the
kind of.
teller if
Uh-huh.
it's gonna be worth. They got to give us something next episode. So, I mean, this episode, first season, episode one was you gotta establish things. No family in this one. I mean, really, it's just the girl and then the kids she's taking care of, and this
Oh, and
uncle,
then the gardener showed up. I
the
forgot about her
gardener.
already.
Yeah, where are they going with her? Maybe she's a ghost, maybe not.
Let me think. Maybe because I know she was looking kind of when Nell, whatever her name, Danny was talking about. Yeah, no, there was a guy. She was just kind of looking down, like, I'm not gonna tell her.
Right. They know who these people are. Like, they know,
Hmm.
like, come on, that's what I mean. Come on. Like, you got to say something. But, yeah, who was that guy? I'm sure maybe he was, I don't know. Who would he be?
Or that'll be the one to tell her how things really are, or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
Because even the kids were looking at each other like, she saw him. Hmm.
Yeah, all about that guy. Maybe that's the dad.
Ah, yeah, because they haven't talked about him.
Yeah, maybe he was a abusive dad or something. I don't know why we're focused on this abuse angle. Uh, But it does make sense. It seems like it makes sense, like that she was abused or something, or what was she running from back
Right.
home? And then she talked to her mom. I'm not running from anything. I mean, you kind of are, but
And then the little bout of claustrophobia was a little bit anticlimactic, I think. Like that's all you did. You pounded on the door for a little
and
bit,
saw
and
the
then
same ghost that we've seen what, twice, three times already.
Yeah,
Previous
but
same
then it was
episode.
okay
Yeah.
when you covered up the mirror. And then you
Yeah.
proceeded to, now I'm going to sleep, I'm going to get up right up against the mirror and just kind of, you know.
Well, it's covered up. She can't see it. Who is that? Maybe the ex, the dead ex. Maybe her dad. Something. Something is linking
Something
her.
traumatic happened.
Yeah, something is linking her, like a connection. Like they have a similarity. These kids and Danny. Something's linking them up.
Hmm.
And I
That
might.
little girl though, I like her acting because yeah, she turns it off and turns it on where it's like, and she looks odd enough to be creepy,
Right, where
you
it's like,
know.
yeah, it's the boy is like overtly creepy. She's like subtly creepy, where it's like
Hmm.
yeah, turn it off, turn it on, and then just the way she was just like put her back, like she stays under there, like yeah, and then she put her on her lap, and then she looked down like
Yeah. But what was
yeah.
the point of the locking her in the closet? I don't
I don't
know.
know why they
Only
did
to let
that.
her out in the night still. Like I thought if it was like, okay, well look, she's not gonna not leave her room, so we need to
And they
lock
were
her in here
still
tonight.
awake. Yeah, still awake and just how long was she in that closet?
Right.
Yeah,
It
so
wasn't too long because it was still dark out, and I don't
I
know.
mean, how'd they get the key magically to open it up and let her out?
Right.
Oh, maybe it was the lady that locked her in there and was like making her stay in there.
Oh.
And then the whole thing with like the butterfly clip, like she said, no, it's okay, she can have it.
Oh, so that's a good ghost then that
Maybe,
locked
but I'm
her in
thinking maybe
there.
there's two different ghosts. Maybe there's the mom and Miss Jessel. So one of them is evil. They gotta be. One of them's
Yeah.
good.
The
Uh,
one the one who stays under the thing, I think maybe was walking around. That's who made the footsteps.
definitely. And
And
maybe who's the one who kept her locked in the closet too.
the good one, whoever the good one is, I guess maybe Miss Jessel kept her locked in there.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So we'll have to see next episode.
It's good. It's fun speculating
Yeah,
about.
fun speculating. I mean, am I upset I have to wait a whole week to watch the next one? And we'll see after next week. Like I said, this is the first episode. I'll give it another shot, of course, but I can wait a whole week to watch the next one.
Yeah, I'm not pressed. I'm not feeling like
Right, like oh, I
no,
gotta
I
see it.
gotta see what. And that's the thing. They didn't because some shows. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but some shows their formula is to end every single episode with some kind of
Some kind of
cliffhanger,
Sons of Anarchy, Breaking Bad, they
something
all
that makes you want to tune in the next
something,
week.
yeah, some major event. Yeah, that's what I figured this
Yeah,
show was gonna do.
like this, I guess if you're that hard up to know, oh, who made the footsteps? I don't think they're gonna tell us, right away who made the footsteps like
No,
that.
not as soon as the next episode. No.
Yeah, so there was no real cliffhanger for this one. It's just like, oh, okay, well, let's see what happens in the next episode.
Was it like that
Whenever.
in season one though? Were there cliffhangers like that? Like every episode ended with something that was like, ooh. And shows usually do that. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
shows will
just
usually
good television.
good
It
TV.
makes sense
Yeah,
to do that because you want people to tune in to have a reason to tune in. You know,
right.
you
Or
can't start
some
having filler episodes until you're already an established show. I feel like.
or some type of resolution to some conflict that's been going on, like some type of resolution or a cliffhanger or something, or resolution and cliffhanger. I've seen that Sons of
For
Anarchy.
right, so for example, a cliffhanger. Well, not really. So you have the cliffhangers that it's like, oh, what's going to happen next, and then you have the cliffhangers that are like, ooh. So for example, take like Child's Play, Chucky. If you were to put Chucky out in the trash, but then the ending scene, you see he's back in the bedroom or something like that. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
that kind of thing. You need a either moment or a ooh, what's going to happen next week? kind of how are they going to resolve this, that kind of thing. And
Right.
this episode just didn't do that. But again, it's episode 1, so we'll give it a shot.
Yeah, like I said, I bring up Sons of Anarchy a lot. It's one episode they had where I can't remember exactly what they did in the beginning of the episode, but in the final little segment of the show, it was they got a phone call that, oh, we've got murder charges on us, and like the DA's got an APB out on us, and we've got a, yeah, you know what I mean. And he's like, oh, and the next week, how are they gonna get out of this? You know,
Exactly.
the episode ends with everybody looking at each other all worried.
That because now you want to know. Oh, how even back shows in the '60s, westerns. Oh, they've got the protagonist surrounded. It's like, oh, how's he gonna get out of this? Because you know he's
Yeah,
gonna get
yeah,
out of it. But it's like, but how? You know.
yeah.
So.
See him how they get to it, get make their way through.
Mhm.
Hmm. Well, yeah. I mean, next week we'll just have to see where they go. Hopefully they speed it up a little bit. But I mean, how many episodes is this season? Is it
I'm
10
not really
again?
sure, but I was gonna say too. One thing that last season did, I feel like it set the scenes for, um, like it made you want to know, like, ooh, well, what happened with that? Because I think maybe they'd show clips of the dad, maybe covered in blood or something. But anyway, it alludes to some event that has already happened, but we don't know how that came to be. You know what I mean? Like, um, for example, like I said, if the dad is covered in blood, you kind of want to know, like, huh, what? I'm going to keep watching because I want to know, well, what happened that
Right.
dad's
Whose blood
covered
is
in
it?
blood, and they keep showing these little clips of this traumatic thing happening. What was the thing? What happened? This
They're not too flashback heavy in this one either.
right. There's nothing that's making me want to know, ooh, well, what happened with that? Because I don't care about, oh, Miss whoever it was walked into the lake. Eh, I'm not really I'm not really that interested in why someone
It's
offers
just,
stuff.
I mean, it's the same formula as the first one. The house drove you crazy. The house drove someone crazy, or somehow, got in their head. The haunting of the house just drove them to insanity.
Yeah. So we'll see. They've got to come up with some major twists to, what would be good TV is if everything that they're pointing to that seems like, oh, this is so predictable. Oh, that person's a ghost. Oh, this and that, is if it's completely not that, despite them, you know, pointing us in that direction the entire time.
Right.
Hello, Jon Snow.
Yeah, but that was just, I don't know why they did any of that. But that's a
Yeah.
story for another time.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, well, I think that's going to do it for this episode.
Roger Dodger.
Roger Dodger, think it was a pretty good one. I mean, there'll be some things we tweak next week, and maybe not. I mean, I don't really know, but audio levels and things should be much better next week. But yeah, I mean, good first episode. I mean, I think that this could be a good series. I mean, not even just this show, but things going forward. So, I want to thank everybody who tuned in or viewed or listened or anything like that. Have it on in the car, in the background. That's usually how I do it. I thought of the formula of how we should do it. We were going to do video, but we decided to do just only audio. Um, just because it's more of a podcast and you can have it on in the background. You don't have to worry about missing anything, And also, if you were at home and had the time, you could watch along also and sync it up. Had a little bit of a misstep in the beginning, but like I said, next week will be a better show, more in tune. So I'm gonna sign off. If you got anything else to say, go ahead.
Nope. I'm good, Bo.
All right, Oz. So tune in next week. We'll do these every Friday, and up until the season finale or whatever it would be, because they drop these things like in its entirety. But this day and age, I don't have much time to just sit down and binge watch the show. So
Right.
it'll have to be a weekly thing. Plus, it's better doing that. You build anticipation, and then you know, episodic television is still alive. So
So it remains to be seen if they're gonna do a recap like a previously, you know.
have they
Um,
done that before? The first season?
I don't remember.
Yeah. I should probably still. I still kind of want to go back and watch the first season just to see again. Like
I really liked the first season. I did. I won't lie. I did binge the first season just because it captured me pretty early on.
just because there was a crazy mom, you
Well,
saw yourself as the mom in the first season.
did I?
I don't know.
Plus, it had those cute kids, little Nell with her little button nose and those little lips and her cheeks.
These kids all look like Chamberlain.
I guess she just has one of those faces.
Right? Yeah, it's one of those kid faces. There's that button nose.
Hmm.
All right, that'll do it. Signing off once again. I'm Bo501.
Oz 88.
88 Oz. Come on now.
Oh.
Okay, guys, we're
Still
signing
working out
out.
the kinks.
All right, see you next week.
Okay.